What would it be like if we actually lived in a virtual world, though? Like that was it. That's where we were at. We're living in a virtual world. Like, what do you think about that? Is that something you'd be down for? Something you wouldn't be down for? I mean,
so what's that movie? There's
The Matrix.
Game, there's Matrix, right? But there's Ender's Game. There's the one with the new one that has the 80s pop culture in it. I forgot the name of that movie. I love that movie too, but I can't say I love it. I don't even know the name of it.
Yeah. I love something. I don't know.
The one that goes, go for the key, something like that. Anyways, well, they live in a virtual world. Most people do.
Oh, you're talking about Player One? Ready Player One?
There you go. That movie is awesome. I still haven't seen it in OLED.
So awesome. I don't know. I don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
So awesome, dude.
But people live in a virtual world regardless, right? Whether it's Sims, whether it's what's that? World of Warcraft, Skyrim, right? Oh no, I can't say Skyrim, but Elder Scrolls. And everybody's always like, "Hey, have you seen this? Look, I'm level 50 something of this soldier or this and this and that." Everybody lives that. Would I love to live in a virtual world? Yeah, that'd be awesome, bro. Like, one of my guilty pleasures is to play The Sims, bro. I love The Sims. So, in The Sims, I have been a movie star or celebrity. I have been a celebrity. I have been a
never be real life.
I have
never
been,
in real life. Never in real life. Go ahead.
Yeah. But in The Sims, it's a different level of celebrity.
Yeah, you're gonna be the lowest level.
So I've been a scientist, and I've been an athlete, a professional athlete, and it's fucking awesome, bro. Why would you not want to do something like that? You can live out your world that you don't have now.
No,
you get to meet people with Elder Scrolls. You get to meet people, have a conversation. I'll give you an example. This week, what happened was GoFest, Pokemon GoFest. It's not a virtual world, but it's a video game world, right? You go out there and you get to go out and try to catch Pokemon. For those of you out there that don't follow or don't know about Pokemon Go, I woke up early and did the GoFest. It was me and a couple of two of my friends, and
nerds.
It's very interesting when you go out there. You start meeting same mind, right, same state of mind people, and then you start having conversations about Pokemon. And I'm like, holy shit, damn, this is actually cool. And that's, to me, it's just an interesting thing that you just meet people and have a conversation about what you both like. You wouldn't. A lot of people wouldn't do that in the first place. I mean, people now are too busy talking through text messaging or Facebook. But when you meet them in person, it's a whole different thing. But now if you're all there for that same purpose, you know Pokemon Go is happening. You know that everybody's there. If you see a person with their phone in their hand, it's the same. They're there for the same thing. Now, is that different from a virtual world? Yes, it is. But the fact that you're using an actual electronic device to go out there and catch something, that's kind of the same for me. If you was to live in a virtual world, what would it be like?
Oh, virtual world. That's a good question. So first of all, I guess what I want to know from you more than anything, though, and this is where I want you to kind of pick up on real quick, is because I'm just curious what you think. If you had to choose between, for instance, living in the Matrix or living in reality, what would you choose?
That's actually a great question. Because I'm a person that tries to live in the moment, I would live in a reality.
Okay, so you'd rather be in reality than the virtual world after all those amazing things that you just said about it?
Yes.
So why?
Because the connection is different. The people's connection is different. The one-on-one conversation with people, the understanding, getting to know somebody, or not even that. Or like sometimes I walk around, I would walk around by myself and just be like, see nature and stuff. I like that. You can't get that in a virtual world.
But I guess my question would be, how wouldn't you get nature in a virtual world? I mean, how would you know the difference between real nature and not real nature? So if you're walking around in the virtual world and you see birds and animals, dinosaurs and shit, you don't think you would get the same feeling or than that you would if it was real?
No, I'll tell you why. Because to your senses, it might feel real, but to me, it will be like, well, dinosaur doesn't exist. It's like being in a dream. Now, speaking of that, I actually did a virtual headset, and I actually watched a T-Rex walk up to me, screamed in my face, and then walk over me, and it was pretty cool because I was like, holy shit, this motherfucker's tall as shit. I thought I was cool. It gave me goosebumps. I thought I was in a Jurassic Park movie. That was awesome. But I wouldn't be able to like live in that world.
So, all right, here's my thing, right? And I'll go a little bit then. I was just trying to tweak some stuff up. That's why I was trying to get you to keep on going.
Yeah, no.
No, but I did really want to know, because here's my thing. Like, most of me is saying like, no, I want to be in the physical world. I want to feel, smell, touch, taste, all those things. But I guess the question I always ask myself and I always come back to is, if your mind perceives it to be real, is it not real? Right? Even if it's in a video game, if this stuff is really to the point where we could be Matrix-esque living, right? Yeah. And I could be in a position where I go virtually in this virtual world and I buy a slice of pizza and I take a bite of it and my brain feels like I taste it and I eat it and I smell that and I feel that and I touch that. Then isn't it real? How is it not real then at that point?
Bro, you sound like that guy from the Matrix.
Well, that's
the guy that goes, he's having this cake, and then he goes, "You see the lady in red over there?
Yeah.
Watch." He does that. He goes, "Watch this. I can control whatever she's doing."
So
that's what you sound like.
Yeah, I mean, but the thing is when you think about it, what makes reality? We could be living in a Matrix. We would never know it. I think the difference is if I put myself into a virtual world, and there's actually a show on Amazon similar to this about when people die, they get put into this virtual heaven or something so people can still visit them who are alive. It's real world concept on Amazon. I'll send you the link later. But anyway, my whole thing is the only reason I don't want to live in a virtual world right now, because if my life as it is right now is in a virtual world, then fuck you, creator. Okay, because the fact that I'm not, 6'4", ripped and playing in the NFL, that's bullshit. Okay, if I'm gonna live in a virtual world, then guess what? I want to enjoy everything. I want to live on a yacht and a jet and a mansion. This is the worst fucking virtual world ever.
Like Total Recall.
And because the thing is, you know what? If you could guarantee me whatever life I want, how would I know the difference, if anything? It's all going to seem the same. If I get to be married to the hottest chick that can be created, and I have the most money, and I'm an athlete, and all this other stuff, and my mind knows no difference, then I'm cool with it. But don't place me in a virtual world so I can have the same life I'm having now, because that's just whack. I'm just saying.
Well, I think the whole reason behind a virtual world is so you can live the life that you dream of.
I get it. So then that's fine with me. I'm different than you. You say I want nature, this. I'll be fine to be plugged in. Plug me in, turn me on, let me go. I'm cool with that.
Have you played Elder Scrolls?
Yes, I have.
Do you play games like that?
Yes.
Have you play games like that?
Yeah, I play games like that every now and then. I'm not a huge fan.
Every time I play those type of games, I'm always a wizard or a mage. So if I was to be in a virtual world, I would think in a virtual world I'll be either a wizard or a vampire.
Okay, no one's going there. Let's hold on a second before we get crazy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the chat and let's see what some people are saying. So real quick,
okay.
Yes, our Instagram person kind of messed up a little bit. They said Wednesday, then it said we're going on live tonight, but we are on tonight. I do apologize. That's why we went ahead and informed everybody about next week.
We will be Instagram. Wait,
I know who does Instagram.
Wednesday.
I don't know. I know who does Instagram. That's my point. I wasn't going to throw you under the bus, but thanks anyway.
My fault.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is a new little thing we're doing. So I want you guys to comment, tell me what you think, putting up the chat so people can see it. Natasha over there talking about Mrs. Pokemon Go, such a simpler time. Listen, there's no such thing as simpler time. Pokemon Go is the dumbest creation ever.
It's still happening.
Listen, get out of your virtual world with your stupid fake Pokemon and come back into the real world because you can't taste, feel, or touch those stupid Pokemon. So I don't know why you guys get satisfaction out of that shit. Whack. Yeah, I did get ripped off.
Weekend. Look at this. This weekend,
nobody cares. Nobody cares.
1.5 billion Pokemons were caught this weekend.
Whoa, 1.5. Ooh, nobody cares. And yes, I did get ripped off on life, okay? I'm a short, Jewish, white boy who had no chance at making it to the league. I'm not tall at all. I'm like 5'7", 5'8". Like, just get out of here with that nonsense. I got ripped off. Yeah, I am a hater. Great. I am a hater. You're right. Like straight hater. Great times in 2016. Who had great times in 2016 with Pokemon? I've never been playing Pokemon. Like, get out of here. I'm not into that.
Don't hate 2016 when Pokemon Go was released.
Oh,
it was the shit.
There's nothing worse than when I'm walking around places.
It still is. I don't know why.
No, there's nothing worse when
this is the difference. This is the difference, right? This is why I got into it. I used to love doing Pokemon, right? When I was a kid, I used to play the cards and all that. Then when Pokemon Go came out, the fact that you could be Ash and go out there and catch people, that made me
catch them all.
Like, fuck that. Let me do that shit. I can do it in person now. I'm doing it.
Listen, there's nothing worse than when I go
years
play.
Old and I'm catching Pokemons. Fuck you, don't judge me. That's who I am.
Listen, there's nothing worse in life than when I go out and I'm trying to engage with the world and I see a bunch of people with their phone trying to catch Pokemon. Okay? Get a real fucking life. And I'm sorry if I annihilate you from viewing, but if you don't like it, comment down below. We'll be back on Thursday. You know what? Here's something better. Go ahead and talk about your fuck out of here and send it to us. We'll talk about that later too.
Exactly.
But you know what?
We'll add it to the show.
I'm telling you, I really don't want to hear about no stupid Pokemon. Can we move on? So hold on.
So let's talk about something else. Let's change the subject.
No. We are, but I still want to go back to something. You're not getting away from it. So you're telling me if you got put into a virtual world, your desire for that would be to be a vampire or a wizard. That's what you want to be out of that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Expand.
They live forever.
You're in a virtual world. You can already live forever.
Yeah, but I don't know. The fact that I always love vampires.
See, the wizard maybe because you could like change things and do magic, but a vampire you just want to go around and suck people's necks.
Yeah, but they do more than just that.
Well, what do they do besides that?
Right.
What does a vampire do besides suck necks? Because I don't know any vampires that do. That's all they live for. What am I going to do today? Well, tonight. Oh, I'm going to wake up. I'm going to find a neck to suck. Mirror.
Nah, they go out there. They're part of political ties. They do a lot of shit.
Oh my goodness.
They fought in wars.
It's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.